I know you have never seen me without my hair done or my makeup done. But today, I am in downtown DC. I am preparing to be the MC for the Women in Government Relations Leadership and Advocacy Conference. So get ready with me and see how I do this, okay? So a lot of people don't know this about me, but I went to cosmetology school back in the day. Native Washingtonian. And went to cosmetology school, and I gotta tell you, when I was like, I don't know, maybe 12, 13, I learned how to do my own hair. It actually went back further than that because my mom is from the Philippines, dad African American. My hair texture is quite different from hers, and she used to pay the young ladies in the neighborhood, Sharon Davis, to do my hair back in the day. $2 to do 2 braids, part down the middle, braid on the left, braid on the right. And because I'm very observant, I watched her a couple times do my hair. And then one day, my mom was gonna pay Sharon again to do my hair. And I was like, no, you don't need to do that. I know how to do it. She's like, oh, what do you mean? I said, I know how to do it. Let me show you. And I showed her. And I actually did it faster than she did. I just do my hair. And then, so anyway. Okay, I'm not gonna comb my hair out right now, because actually I know it's a little warm. So I am going to start with, people do not judge me how I do my makeup. Everybody does their makeup differently. Everybody has all kinds of routines, okay? I get it. But I tend to do things backwards. And this is an old makeup routine that I picked up from, I've altered it over the years, but from a few people that I have watched myself on YouTube. So I put on Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24 hours. When I tell you, your eyeshadow will not move. When I tell you, your makeup, your eyes will not crease. This stuff is bulletproof, okay? What I just sprayed into my hand and put on my face is Mist and Fix by Makeup Forever. It's like a setting, hydrating mist. I use a couple of sprays, well, 2 sprays on my face. But this little thing was a tester and I really like it. It's like glue for your makeup. Then I use 2 Makeup Forever foundations right now. Before I had the wrong color and I realized my skin was dark, bordering on orange, and so I used the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation, 2 colors. They look similar, but you can see this one is cooler and this one is warmer. So take a couple pumps. When I tell you this BK Beauty brush, this foundation brush, I recommended this to a friend and client of mine, and she was like, girl, this is a great brush. So I do a couple of pumps, but I mix them on my face like you do if you're painting, right? Now this is gonna look like it's too bright, but it's gonna dry down. And I know you're seeing a couple of streaks. Once you use the brush and you stipple, it's gonna look drastically different. Okay, so that looks crazy, right? But then I do MAC Studio Fix press powder. Mattify myself a little bit. And see, because the pressed powder is slightly darker and the foundation looks like it's a little lighter, by the time I finish blending here, it is going to look like a perfect freaking match. Okay. I do something a little different here. Okay. I put on my concealer next. Before I've done my eyebrows. I notice a lot of people do their eyebrows first and do their eyes first. For some reason, I cannot do that. I feel like foundation, so you put on first, foundation. But for concealer, I use this multi-use sculpting concealer by Too Faced, going this way. So I do a little bit here, a little bit here. That seems like a lot, and here. Then Fenty Beauty. Now this is a little too dark, but these matchsticks, this is very dark, but I like it because it gives me deep chisel. Anytime you're using a dark color, what it's doing is it's moving back, right? It's giving you some dimension. So I'm gonna look like, for real, that's how I'm gonna look. The darker shade matchstick first, okay? Get around your nose eventually. Don't have to do that now. I do it, but you don't have to. Oh shit, yeah, doing too much. And then for concealer, another BK Beauty. This Angie Hot and Flashy brush. Butter. I mean, blend is blending. I might put some more. Look at this. You see that? Look at that. Okay. So I use these triangle pads. Okay. Okay. They're used, so don't judge me. But I've got a small one and I got a big one. Not much of a difference in why I use them, other than to say the big one covers more area, gives you more coverage. So I'm going to go up top here, quickly go under the eye, use the smaller one for a little more definition. And you do not need to use a lot, right? Just get in there. Okay, I'm about to do something else unconventional. I put my damn blush on next. I know it's weird. It is so weird. But have you all tried these NYX Buttermelt blushes? So I have this dark bronzer. It is very dark and it is so beautiful. But then I'm gonna top it with this color. It's pink, but it's a deeper pink. It's so pretty. Deep. And you do a little on the nose, just go over your eyes like you do. I like to do it up, putting that away. Before I do the pink, I'm gonna go in with this eyebrow pen. I used to use Anastasia eyebrow gel, and I think at the time that was sort of the look, the dark brow. But I think the more natural your makeup look could be, take the shot. And so on one side you've got, you know, a side with like 3 strokes, and then you've got a single to fill in. So I am going to do my brows now, and look how fast I do them. Steady hand. Y'all see that? I don't look like the person that came into this this damn bathroom. But we are almost ready. Now, I like to put a teeny bit of concealer under my eyebrow, just a little bit, to give it a teeny bit of definition. And you know what I have been using for years, and I feel like MAC got rid of this or discontinued it. This is the Studio Finish Concealer, broad spectrum SPF, whatever. Teeny bit. Okay, look at that. You see how it's a little bit more defined? Okay, and then I do something crazy. It's not crazy, it's just a little shimmer. Oh shit, that's a little too much shimmer. So I have this Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. Look how beautiful these colors are. I haven't even used it that much. So I'm gonna go in with a little peach, just a little bit. I don't need a lot. I'm gonna do a darker suede color. It's actually like a, kind of like a sepia brown, but it gives you a little bit of definition. A little bit of definition, you don't need a lot. A little blending, pop, and enough definition, all of that, whatever all of that is, right? And then I'm going in the corners with this shimmery gold, bronzy color called, and you know what's hilarious? It's called Blessed. Ain't we all blessed to have risen this morning and have the opportunity to do it all over again? Okay. So my makeup is pretty much done, but remember I said this pink? I'm gonna see what this pink looks like with a little, like this light pink. Look at that. You don't need a lot. See that? Just a little bit. I'm done. I'm done. You see that? I'm done. I think I might blend that out though. Look at that. I'm done. I'm done. So this is my look today, y'all. I might spruce it up a little bit because I think it's getting a little wet. But for my hair, oh, hold on. One size, hands down, bulletproofs your makeup. Yes, I sprayed too close. For my hair, I use this Top Gloss by Anika. I don't put a lot of like oil products in my hair because I like to have a little bounce. And this, I use a little bit of dry shampoo to give me a little poof. Look at that poof, child, look. Okay, I will see y'all soon. So be on the lookout for my other posts. See you later.